You know this number, $4.99, not $5. Your brain reads it as for something. It feels cheaper, like you won. You've heard the explanation. It's charm pricing, a cheap psychological trick to make you think you're saving money. That's how it's used today. And yes, it works on you. But that is not why it was invented. The original reason had nothing to do with you at all. It had to do with stopping a thief standing right behind the counter. Go back to 1879, Dayton, Ohio. Meet James Ritty. He doesn't run a marketing agency, he runs a saloon. And his business is bleeding cash. Not because customers aren't buying, but because his bartenders are stealing everything. Here's how easy it was. Before cash registers existed, there was just a wooden drawer. No bell, no receipt, no record. A customer orders a whiskey, it cost $5. He hands the bartender a $5 bill. The bartender smiles, takes the $5, and drops it straight into his own pocket. At closing time, Ritty asks, "How'd we do?" The bartender shrugs. "Slow night, boss." There was no way to prove a sale ever happened. No paper trail, no sound. This was called shrinkage, and it was killing every shop owner in America. You were being robbed by the people you paid to run the store, and you were powerless to stop it. Ritty was desperate. On a steamboat trip to Europe, he sees a machine in the engine room counting every turn of the propeller. Click, click, click. Every single rotation logged. He thought, what if I could count my sales like that? He builds it in his back room. A big clock-like box with keys for dollars and cents. He calls it the incorruptible cashier. Now, when you made a sale, you had to press the keys. The machine would ring a loud bell, ding, and punch the amount onto a paper roll locked inside. The owner finally had proof, but there was still one fatal flaw. If an item cost exactly $5 and the customer paid with a $5 bill, the bartender could still cheat. He just pockets the $5. No change needed, no reason to touch the noisy machine, no bell, no record on the paper roll. The theft was still invisible. So Ritty, and later John Patterson, who bought his patent to create National Cash Register, told every store owner to do one simple, sneaky thing. Stop pricing things in round numbers. Price that whiskey at $4.99 instead of $5. Now watch the trap spring. Customer hands over the $5 bill. The price is $4.99. The cashier now owes the customer 1 cent. To get that single penny, he is physically forced to open the cash drawer. And to open the drawer on Ritty's machine, you must press the keys, which must ring the bell, which must print $4.99 on the paper roll. That 1 penny wasn't a discount. It was an alarm system. It forced the corrupt employee to create evidence of his own sale. Shop owners weren't trying to manipulate you. They were trying to manipulate their own staff. The bell is gone now. The paper roll is gone. Cameras do the job, but the $4.99 stayed. Because while owners were busy stopping theft, they accidentally discovered something even more profitable. You. Corporations realize that your brain is lazy. It sees $4.99 and anchors on the 4, not the 5. It reads left to right and rounds down, even though it's 1 cent away from $5. That anti-theft device from 1879 accidentally became the most successful manipulation in retail history. It's called the left-digit effect. You think you're outsmarting a system by getting a deal. This system was originally built to outsmart a thief, and you just inherited the trap. It's not a sale. It's a 140-year-old security code that now runs on your brain. So what is the most ridiculous .99 price you've ever seen trying to make something look cheaper? Drop it below. I want to see who is still falling for the penny.